Newspapers from around the world have mocked the United States for electing former President Donald Trump back into office. RadarOnline.com can reveal a German paper used a photo of the Sesame Street character Oscar the Grouch popping out of a garbage bin, along with a headline, "Good Morning America." Frankfurter Allgemeine's cover image for their article covering the U.S. election results featured an orange version of the garbage-loving muppet Oscar the Grouch as a dig at the garbage comments made by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe during Trump's recent Madison Square Garden rally. The article began with the words, "Election Day or Garbage Day?" The news outlet from Germany reported, the election campaign revolved around the question of who in the country was just garbage until the finale on Tuesday, the Puerto Ricans, as a comedian had proclaimed at a Trump rally. Trump supporters, as Joe Biden seemed to have said until the White House corrected the transcript? Or Kamala Harris, as Trump's running mate J.D. Vance suggested on Monday? Whether things will continue to be more child-friendly is anyone's guess. Other outlets from around the world have also shared their 2 cents about what went down on election night. Spanish paper El Pais wrote, Trump declares himself the winner, and quoted a line from his speech in Florida reading, "We are going to fix everything that is wrong with this country." In Ukraine, local papers Kyiv Post and Kyiv Independent both featured several articles about the U.S. election. He was quoted at the top of the page saying, "We look forward to an era of strong United States." The Independent, meanwhile, led with Trump claiming he was going to stop the wars during his victory speech at Mar-a-Lago. Sam Greene, professor of Russian politics at King's College London, was quoted in UK papers saying, "Ukraine is unlikely to be the most important thing on Trump's agenda, and he will quickly find himself embroiled in the push and pull of politics in Washington." An abject American capitulation to Russia's ambitions in Ukraine would, of course, be disastrous to American national security and its broader interests. Whether Trump actually cares about that is a different story. U.S. outlets across the country shared a number of doom and gloom articles early Wednesday morning. The New York Times wrote, "To roughly half the country, Mr. Trump's rise portends a dark turn for American democracy, whose future will now depend on a man who has openly talked about undermining the rule of law." Trump helped inspire an assault on the Capitol in 2021, has threatened to imprison political adversaries and was denounced as a fascist by former aides. But for his supporters, Mr. Trump's provocations became selling points rather than pitfalls. Have a tip? Send it to us. Email radaronline.com at tips@radaronline.com.